This story is about a man named Garrett Lawson, a resident of a small town in North Carolina, who had long dreamed of getting a pet but couldn't decide who would be the perfect companion. One day, during a conversation at work, his colleague, who volunteered at an animal shelter, suggested he adopt a cat. She pulled out her phone and showed Garrett a picture of an unusual kitten named Luna. Luna, a tiny kitten with uniquely positioned eyes, was found by volunteers near an old warehouse on the outskirts of town. They cared for her and 3 other kittens named Plush, Stripe, and Whirl. However, all of them, except Luna, had already found new homes. Luna remained at the shelter due to her unconventional appearance, which deterred potential adopters. My colleague said all the kittens had found homes except for this little one. Her appearance didn't bother me, on the contrary, I immediately saw something special in her, Garrett recalls. The very next day, he decided to take Luna home. When we met at the shelter, she ran right up to us and started playing. She didn't care that we were strangers at all, he says. Despite her unusual eyes, Luna was incredibly cheerful and playful. Her eyes always seemed unique to me, though from a health standpoint she had no issues. She just sometimes looked a little clumsy, Garrett adds with a laugh. Luna quickly became a part of his daily life. The cat was an essential part of his morning routine. She was the first to wake him up with her purring and jumping on the bed, and in the evening, she eagerly waited by the door when he came home from work. She always greets me in her special way, first scratching at the door, then rubbing against my legs, and finally wanting me to pick her up. She loves licking my face and touching noses, Garrett says with a smile. Luna followed her owner everywhere. If Garrett went to the kitchen, she was there. If he went to the bedroom, she would jump on the bed and wait for him to lie down next to her. Personal space? Forget about it. If I leave the bathroom door closed, she will scratch at it until I open it, he jokes. Luna loved hugs and physical contact more than anything. She could sit on Garrett's lap for hours, and when he sat down to watch TV, she often stood between him and the screen, demanding attention. She knows when I'm about to leave for work, and at that moment, she always tries to climb into my jacket. It's like she senses it's her last chance to be close, Garrett laughs. Luna was extremely energetic. She could race around the house like a whirlwind, playing with any little thing she found along the way. Despite this, she always remained the same affectionate and loving kitten Garrett first met. She's brought so much joy and love into my life. I always say she found me at just the right moment, Garrett says with gratitude. Luna became more than just a pet. She was a true friend and companion, always nearby, ready to offer warmth and sincere hugs. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel to watch even more great videos.